Uspap, page 252. Appraisal development dash appraisal dates. Developed without use of either an extraordinary assumption or a hypothetical condition. The subject in the current appraisal is the site that actually exists with the zoning, including any entitlements in effect as of that date. The value of the property as of the prospective date, when it has been physically completed and leased under the pre-leasing terms and conditions, is also significant information the client would typically use in making its project development loan decision. Developing this value opinion typically requires the use of an extraordinary assumption because the subject in the prospective appraisal is the property as it is expected to exist as of that future date when physical development is complete and the property is leased in accordance with lease terms and conditions. Number 148. Uspap compliance in retrospective appraisals. Question. When preparing an assignment with a retrospective date of value, should the appraiser comply with the Uspap in effect as of the date of the appraisal or as of the date of the report? Response. Appraisers must comply with the Uspap edition in effect as of the date of the report. Only the data and the analysis of that date should be considered on a retrospective basis, not the standards under which the assignment is performed. Number 149. Retrospective appraisal assignments. Question. I was recently asked to complete a retrospective market value appraisal for which the effective date of the appraisal is 2 years prior to the date of the report. In researching this assignment, I discovered several comparable sales that were listed and placed under contract prior to the effective date of the appraisal, but actually sold well after the effective date. Would it be appropriate to use only these sales in my sales comparison approach to value? Response. In a retrospective appraisal, the analysis should reflect the market conditions that existed on the effective date of the appraisal, using only comparable sales information that was not, that's highlighted, available to the marketplace or did not exist as of the effective date of the appraisal could be misleading because it would not reflect information available to the marketplace during that time period. Retrospective appraisal is complicated by the fact that the appraiser already knows what occurred in the market after the effective date of the appraisal. Data subsequent to the effective date may be considered in developing a retrospective value as a confirmation of trends that would reasonably be considered by a buyer or seller as of that date. The appraiser should determine a logical cutoff for the data to be used in the analysis because at some point distant from the effective date, the subsequent data will no longer provide determination to make, will no longer provide an accurate representation of market conditions as of the effective date. This is a difficult determination to make. Studying the market conditions as of the date of the appraisal assists the appraiser in judging whether he or she should make this cutoff. With market evidence that data subsequent to the effective date was consistent with market expectations as of the effective date, the subsequent data should be used in the absence of such evidence. The effective date should be used as the cutoff date for data considered by the appraiser. While the effective date is not an absolute cutoff point for market data, the appraiser must use particular caution in applying it in these assignments. Refer to Advisory Opinion number 34 for additional information. Page 253. Appraisal development appraisal dates continued. Number 150. Citing the source of the value definition and Fannie Mae Form 1004/Freddie Mac Form 70. Question. Uspap requires an appraisal report to include a citation of the source of the value definition used for the appraisal. Is this information adequately addressed on Fannie Mae Form 1004/Freddie Mac Form 70? Response: yes. The value definition is pre-printed on the Fannie Mae Form 1004/Freddie Mac Form 70. And there are several references indicating that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are the sources for the form. No additional citation is required for Uspap compliance. End of page.